So I guess that's it. So now we're moving on to the Sky Islands. And Prince Peasley, I remember him from, at least from Superstar Saga. Nice hit. Okay. I was hoping for a nicely well-timed banana, but that didn't go as well as I thought. But yeah, now we're in the final area of this map. And I can also check where that pipe goes now. Okay, so that pipe goes to a character unlock. I think it shows there's a rainbow road here. Might connect us back here anyway, so I think that's what we'll do. We will unlock the character first and then go into the subworld. And then that should be it. Okay, nice slashes there. That pit self-destructed. It's trying to break the platform so that pit can't recover, but that's fine. I'm surprised I missed. Nice hit. And let's finish it off with the final smash. Oh, if he survived that, I'll be surprised. But yeah, looks like we're doing well so far. The Odyssey. I don't know why this is a spirit, because usually spirits should be characters. I don't think the Odyssey is a character per se. I should have been, I guess I should have noted that a long time ago. But still. Alright, nice clean hit. Like I said before, Sephiroth is pretty well balanced. It is slow, I guess similar to Ganondorf. So if you just have good well-timed hits, you can definitely get clean KOs or clean damage. So I'll quickly do the Pegasus Sisters from Fire Emblem. Technically this is from this iteration is from Echoes, or the second game in the series. So I just noticed there is no platforms, or if you try to recover, you can't grab onto the ledge. Except that platform down there, she was lucky. So it's much wiser to recover high and then try to go low. But as I say that, I missed the ledge. Or I missed the platform. But yeah, as I said, Sephiroth is quite slow. So these group battles, especially against really fast characters like Lucina, gonna be quite difficult. Okay, luckily I did not miss the platform there. And I managed to make it back on the platform. I was very lucky that I was there. Yeah, I think I managed to hit 2 of them. Yep. But I don't know if I can knock them out. Okay. So that was a little unfortunate. I couldn't follow up on that shield break. So we'll do one more and I'll equip a spirit team. But yeah, Sephiroth does struggle with group fights like this. Like, these platforms are small. And okay, I couldn't dodge that. So, crowd management is quite difficult for him. Sometimes the AIs can be a bit careless. That one tried to recover by going onto that platform, but missed it. So I'm trying to use a lot of smash attacks as well. Just because they are quite good at covering a lot of range. So now it's a 1v1. Hopefully I don't get countered. That would have been nice if she went through the platform with that spike or that meteor effect. But that was a nice up air. But let's unlock the next character. I'm assuming it might be Meta Knight because we have the ship here. It's either that or perhaps Lucas or... Well, I think I might have unlocked Ness, so maybe Lucas. Sometimes it's hard to remember who I already unlocked. Oh. Yeah, just at least this one's just an items only. Doesn't seem like this spirit has a lot of gimmicks to it. But even so. Okay, so luckily that wasn't a false hammer, because if it was the other one, it wouldn't have done much damage. So hopefully I'm not too careless that I hit a bomb. And I do know this character from Kid Icarus. I have played Uprising. He's an interesting character, but not really much for me to say. If I can remember, he is a weaponsmith. And he appears kind of late game or mid game, I don't remember, but his significance is not too major. And then this location is again another dojo to kind of improve your spirits or give them a trait. And now we're up against Wart. I actually played my first Mario game, technically, would be Super Mario Advance. Or if I could remember, that's the right title. It's like a Super Mario 2 port, but it's a bit more optimized or a bit more updated. I personally liked it. It was one of my favorite games on the Game Boy Advance. But I actually used to have a Game Boy SP and a Game Boy Micro, so... And that was also unfortunate. It would be nice to maybe get a Game Boy again, or maybe a DS Lite so I can play Game Boy games again. But nowadays you can also emulate it, or if Nintendo is generous enough, they could also just put it in the Switch Online expansion pack. That's fine too. Keep missing that up there. Yeah, it was a fun game. I really want to play it again one day. Okay, that was again unfortunate. I hit that mine. So I guess technically we'll do one more try and then equip a spirit team just so we can move on. Because I think we get the point. This is doable, but sometimes I don't have the time to grind things out, as I've said many times. So let's hope that I'm not too careless in this final run. I kind of blame the spawn. Keep spawning that mine on me. Okay, luckily that final smash hits backwards. This might not come out, let's see. Okay, he did. And that's good. Okay, I'm just doing a quick check just to make sure. Okay, we're up against Flying Man. And there's also a level 3 or advanced. So I don't know how well this will go for me. So I think my assumption is right. It's possible that the fighter we are unlocking here could be Ness or Lucas, probably Lucas. Because we're on the pink clouds and this is this arena, referencing this arena. So I didn't expect Flying Man to be, or didn't have multiple lives. I think it's like one of their rare occasions. So if I do fail here, I'll give it one more try and then put a spirit team because I can tell this is going to be quite a lengthy trial. And I'd rather not drag it out for too long. I'm surprised I managed to interrupt that attack. So I think I might just equip a spirit team if I do fail this. because this is already taking some time. Doing another attempt, Spiritless, might take much longer. Because I can probably guess the fighter we're going to be unlocking is going to be much more time consuming. So let's just focus on getting this one done. Oh, that was a nice clean hit. Okay, gonna dodge out of that. I went through the stage because I know this is technically a platform you can pass through. It's just luckily I hit the bottom platform. Surprised I didn't kill him. Okay, I was hoping it would ignite while I was grabbing him, but that didn't happen. But now we're gonna challenge the fighter. And it is Ness. I thought we already fought Ness, but maybe not. It's probably Lucas. Like I said, I don't remember. These maps are really big. But at the very least, we are challenging him now. And I am getting absolutely destroyed. So I admit I was a little greedy there. I think I would have won if I didn't try that. Because what a lot of people do, especially against Ness, is that you can hit his up special. So I think if I can manage it, that was also unfortunate, is that I can try to reflect it. And for those who are curious what happened, I reflected the fire, but he reflected it back. So that didn't turn out well. And there we go. So it's a good thing it was against Ness and not Lucas, because Lucas's up special, or PK Thunder, does go through your opponents. For Ness, it's a one hit, so I think we can challenge Gourmet Race, or I guess not. So we will finish the rest of this area. So now we're up against Rivali himself. Once again, I kind of forgot if we already challenged Arbelsa and Mifa. I think we finished Mifa. but I cannot remember if we finished Urbosa. We probably did. Now personally, I'm not a big fan of stamina battles against, or in this challenge, because obviously the opponent's damage outcome is greater than mine. Okay, so that the input did not go out. That was really a long buffer. But at least this spirit battle is not too difficult. I'll give it 2 more tries and then equip a spirit team. Well, like I said, makes it quite challenging to deal with a really big imbalance between damage outputs between both characters. But at least it's a 1v1 rather than a group fight. That was a nice clean hit. Good thing that this AI likes doing aerials. It makes it much easier to attack him. It's also funny enough that Falco does specializes in aerial combat. So I think it's a nice match. So this would be the last one towards the boss. We'll just clear it now, or try to clear it now while we're in the area. Now I don't remember if the computer gets an automatic invincibility once in a while. I guess we'll see. But if this gets really time consuming, I will just put a spirit team on, because this is pretty obnoxious, so... Well, because yeah, the spawn rate for the superstar is pretty frequent. So hopefully they'll push her back far enough, or at least get a good status condition. Okay, and I saw that temporary invincibility, so she does get invincibility. But I was lucky enough to strike just before that hit, or that activated, so we managed to beat that quite quickly. Okay, now we're up against Chow's. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before. I haven't really played much Sonic games. In terms of platformers, I would prefer Mario. I'm pretty biased. So I don't really know much about what Chow's actually are. Like, I don't know if they have some kind of significance other than I think they might be linked to the Chaos Emeralds, if I could remember. That's probably wrong. I also forgot like which games they come from. Because I know they appear in both the 2D and 3D Sonic games. But again, I honestly have no clue. But I do know about Tiki. As I've said, I played Shadow Dragon, so I know Tiki's background. But unfortunately, as I've also mentioned, I haven't played Awakening, so I don't really know much about the difference between young Tiki and adult Tiki. I just know that for a good while in Awakening, Tiki is very sad or quite distant with many of the characters because she's scared or just a bit sad that she always has to outlive most of her friends, especially Marth. But I think she's a nice character. And I do hope one day I play Awakening just so I see her, let's say, character development, especially that she's more mature than her childish version. Okay, here we go against Mallow. Again, a character from Super Mario RPG. I have no clue why I'm fighting 3. But I'm assuming it's just because Mallow specializes in at least electric magic. Probably, let's say, one of the spells he might have used is, let's say, lightning strikes. So there's 3. But I haven't really played Super Mario RPG, and I haven't seen a playthrough of it, so I don't know much about it. How much this spirit references Mallow. At least I had the flying man assist me there. He was quite helpful. Okay, so we're dealing with screen flip now. I think. Oh, never mind. This is from Yoshi's Island, I believe so. Yeah, at least the screen flip is not too long. But my buffer made me self-destruct. So I think that's pretty manageable. But because this is a group fight, we'll see how well I can manage all these Yoshis at once. I think some strategies that people have done. Okay. Is that you stand on the clouds and then the Yoshis will self-destruct. I guess we'll see if I can manage to do that. Because if the screen flips while I'm trying that strategy, it's gonna be quite difficult to recover, like what we just saw. No, I guess it says equip a spirit team now. It's like, it's funny that if I put a spirit team on, they start to be much easier to manage. Like they're all together now. So I can get a nice clean hit. But as I've said, you kind of just have to be in a good place in the right time. Because Sephiroth's quite slow, so we can at least have good placement to really utilize his blade mechanics or his blade properties. Alright, so now we're gonna be up against the huge draw from Kid Icarus Uprising. I guess it's also in the original Kid Icarus, but funny enough, I never played it. So I'm only familiar with the remade versions or the new versions. This is really making the game lag or have a lot of frame drops. Okay, I managed to hit 2. And this should knock him out. Fortunately, it didn't have the knockout effect. It only did a shield breaker.